Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today, this one's going to be doing another Chitchat video for today, and in today's video we're going to be going over a bunch of upcoming stuff. We're going to go over some content you can expect coming up in the next week, and all the videos that are going to be coming up following. So, man, this was a big week, man. We had a lot of stuff happening. We had a lot of, reveals, a lot of Walking Dead videos, a lot of discussion videos, and a lot of just, fun stuff like that. There was a lot of things that got done this week, a few things that I had to push off, which we'll go into, but I'm very, very excited to talk about some stuff coming up because we have a packed next 24 hours of entertainment. Let's put it that way. If you have not seen the news that I put out a few days ago, we have a new episode of The Walking Dead rewrites airing today, tonight, that is, at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have the penultimate episode of The Walking Dead rewrites. Anybody that watches The Walking Dead rewrites, of course, tune in. It's going to be premiering on the channel, of course, and obviously I'll be in the chatting with y'all as the episode kind of releases as usual. It's going to be a lot of fun, so definitely make sure to stop in if you're interested in seeing how I rewrite The Walking Dead. And if you haven't watched my rewrite series, then maybe consider getting caught up because I've done almost 2 seasons now, and it's a very exciting process. So I'm very excited to be airing this episode tonight, and then we were going to be following it up with a pretty interesting announcement after as well. There's actually a pretty massive bunch of information that's going to be coming out as a result, so stay tuned for all that. But yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of things. We have The Walking Dead Dead City, Episode 4 of Season 2, coming out tonight, which obviously tomorrow we're going to be reviewing that episode. Very excited for this new episode. We have Bruegel, of course, that's going to be making his, full-on debut, I'd say, on the show. Where we're actually going to see him talk, and actually see him as an actual character. So, what am I expecting from this episode? Well, I'm expecting great things. I mean, we know Negan and Maggie are going to be meeting up, so that's going to be really cool. I'm looking forward to getting to see those two characters on screen again. I know people have been kind of wondering, when are these two, going to meet up with each other? Well, it looks like this is finally the episode. So I'm looking forward to that. But in terms of them two meeting up, that's going to be exciting. I'm excited to get more with Bruegel. I'm excited to see more of, the Croat and, their group, of course. And just getting to see what, kind of crazy action is going to go down in this episode. I think it's going to be really exciting. But yeah, episode 4, really just can't wait for it. I think it's going to be a really fun episode. And then tomorrow night, we're also going to be getting The Last of Us Season 2 finale, episode 7. Now, as you guys know, I've been very disconnected with this season for a lot of it. I just haven't really enjoyed a lot of what they've been doing lately. I just find the writing and the way they're adapting the second game is just not that good, especially with certain choices that they've made. I'm here for it, though. I'm here to watch the finale, and we'll give our review on it, of course, once we see it tomorrow night. And then we will do, because I have heard people request that I do a overall season review. Yes, we will be doing that. For anybody that is wondering, we will do a full season review for The Last of Us Season 2, where we give our thoughts, in full and everything. But I will still say I am not excited. I'm really not. I'm curious to see how it ends, but I don't know, man. They've taken my hype away. You guys know this, I already have issues with that second game, as you guys know, but it's making that second game look like a friggin' masterpiece right now. I can't even deny it. So, we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. I'm not all that thrilled about it, but again, time will tell, of course. Time will tell once we kind of see everything kind of map out and kind of play out. But we'll see what ends up happening. I am more excited for Dead City, if I'm being honest. I'm excited to see Bruegel. I'm excited to see Negan. I'm excited to see what ends up going down, and Last of Us is kind of background noise for me. So, yeah, and we know that Last of Us is going to be on a 2-year break after this episode. So, however it ends, they're going to be leaving people on it for a while, which I played the game, and I have a rough idea on probably where they're going to wrap things up. It's kind of obvious at this point where they're going to cliffhanger the episode, but we'll see how it all kind of ends up. We'll see what they do. So, those are the 2 pieces of entertainment coming out. Rewrites, of course. 3, actually. Rewrites tonight for The Walking Dead rewrites. Stay tuned, of course, all you rewrite fans. I know it's been a little bit. I promise it will not take as long for the finale. There was a few delays, and let's just say there was a few pieces of music that I tried to include in the finale in particular, and I couldn't, unfortunately, so I'm just kind of rolling with it now. But the finale is going to be following up this episode very quickly, and you will find that out. You will find out when the finale is tonight. In addition to that, I have some announcements to make. I have a few different announcements to make after this episode tonight, so I'm looking forward for you guys to see all that stuff. And, well, yeah, The Walking Dead rewrites is one thing that I'm very excited to have tonight because it's been, I'd say, about 2 months since the last one. Like I said, rewrites happen whenever I'm able to make them happen. That's kind of the way they go on the channel now. That's one of the things that I kind of decided when bringing the rewrites back is that they would be back, but they wouldn't be on a week-to-week basis because I'm just not able to do that. I have my own series I run named World Gone Mad. If you haven't watched World Gone Mad, you'll know the production that goes into that show. And unfortunately, you know, because I know people wanted me to bring the rewrites back, and I wanted to bring them back too, because The Walking Dead's going down the gutter, you know? I kind of figured, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to bring back my rewrites. I'm going to complete The Walking Dead main series in my vision, the way I would wrap things up. But in order to do that, it's not going to be a week-to-week basis for rewrites. It's strictly going to be whenever I can, an episode will come out. You know, that's the way it is. For World Gone Mad and for my World Gone Mad universe content and stuff like that, that is week to week, because that's my, main focus. But for rewrites, I try to release an episode as soon as I possibly can and as often as I can. And while season 9, which is pretty obvious, we're gonna get a season 9, that will, obviously kind of, play out the same way. So yeah, it's just more so that it's easier for me to kind of, put all this stuff out to you guys, because I want to release the content, but I also want to make sure that I have it all scheduled out properly and stuff like that. So that's why sometimes rewrites do take a bit longer than, the other content on the channel, but I do appreciate y'all's patience. And I know people have said that they want to see the end of this season. They want to see how season 8 ends. Well, you're getting to it. You're getting to it right now, because you're getting the penultimate tonight, and then you're going to get the finale announced right after. So I'm very excited to release these final 2 episodes to y'all. It's going to be a really exciting thing. And I don't think people are going to predict what's going to happen, man. There's some pretty insane stuff y'all are in for. So I'm looking forward to getting y'all's reaction tonight. But yeah, rewrites tonight. Enjoy that. And then, of course, come back later, of course, for Dead City earlier tomorrow, and then obviously The Last of Us followed after that. I will be getting back on Lost this week. I know I've pushed that back. I've taken a bit of a hiatus again. Season 3 is such a long season. It is a pain for me to get through, but I am getting back to it. I'm trying my best to get through it as easily as possible, but there's just so many episodes. That's the thing. There's so many episodes to where it's like it's so difficult to make it through a season, but, we're approaching the end of season 3. We got like 6 episodes left, so we will get that done in the next week, 2, maybe 3 weeks, something like that. And then obviously we'll be moving into season 4, so that's going to be exciting as well too. And well, I am currently, and I won't say what it is yet, but I am watching a series right now that I'm going to be doing seasonal reviews for, and that's going to be starting up probably in another week or 2. I'm not going to say what the series is. You guys will kind of just find it out once you see the review, but I'm going to review the first season of a show I've been checking out recently. It's a slightly older series, but it's a very popular series that I've had people wanting me to check out for a good while, so I am going to be reviewing season to season of that show as well. I won't say what that is, but you guys will discover that very soon. But yeah, lots of entertainment coming out, guys. I hope to see you at the rewrites tonight, and then obviously Dead City tomorrow, and Last of Us as well, and all that fun stuff. So very excited, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click subscribe so you don't miss any of the videos. Make sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys, and of course I'll see you guys really soon for more videos very soon. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys. Enjoy Dead City tonight and The Walking Dead rewrites and The Last of Us tomorrow night. Peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies need a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shed a TV light.